So, how are we all feeling about tomorrow?
Honestly, I don't know.
I think that's the diplomatic way of checking you're not having a last-minute change of mind.
About my plea? No, do people do that?
It happens.
Don't you worry about other people. This is about what's best for you and your family.
Thanks for that, Mum.
And a guilty plea to the kidnap charge is still your best chance of minimising or even avoiding a custodial sentence.
Exactly.
So take it on the chin. Accept that I am guilty of kidnap in the eyes of the law.
What's the alternative?
With a conviction like that, I'd lose my vet's licence, my whole career. No two ways about it.
The alternative, as you know, is to go to trial and risk a jury still reaching that same guilty verdict, in which case the likelihood of a custodial sentence is no longer just a possibility, but an absolute certainty.
There you go. Take it on the chin, as you put it, and lose your job. Or take a desperate gamble and still lose your job and your freedom.
OK, so I'll meet you in the courts tomorrow. In the meantime, anything else comes up, give me a call.
Will do.
And just to stress, a guilty plea won't prevent you from seeking legal access to Ivy in the future, should you choose to go down that route.
Something to think about, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Not at all.
And if I plead not guilty tomorrow?
Rhona, please.
Just to be clear.
Look, I'm not saying there isn't a case to be made here, certainly given the complexities of the situation. Look, you might just get lucky with a sympathetic jury. It's not inconceivable.
But, sorry, but you don't fancy the odds, right?
Even with the mitigating circumstances of your case taken into account, and that is far from guaranteed, if a jury fails to find in your favour, you'd be looking at a sentence of at least 2 to 4 years. OK, look, I can't leave you like this. I'll call the office. Rearrange a couple of appointments.
We'd really appreciate that, wouldn't we?
Thank you, that's really good of you.
Rhona's been under a lot of stress, as I'm sure. What are you doing?
What does it look like? Don't mind me, though. Carry on without me. Logically, it makes sense to plead guilty. I know that.
Still you has to stand in that court and say it.
I know what I did was rash, but you know, Ness, truthfully, I would do the same thing again if I had to. You protect your kids, regardless of the cost.
It doesn't make you a criminal.
Well, it shouldn't. If I plead guilty, that's exactly what I will be.
It just feels like I'm rolling over, and for what? You know, I could still go to prison anyway, so what's the point? And if I plead not guilty, well, it's a gamble. A desperate gamble on a jury grasping what the legal system can't, which is that I am Ivy's mum. Sorry, Ness. This is not fair on you. Don't be daft. I just don't know what to do, and I'm running out of time. I never asked for any of this. I suppose you've got to ask yourself, what can you live with, regardless of the outcome? Sorry, just for clarity, this is not kidnapping, right? You are free to leave at any time. Good to know.
We saw your car pull up.
I said we should probably just wait, but...
And I ignored him.
I'm sorry for storming out like that. God knows what my solicitor must have thought.
She was very understanding. All the same, you better give her a call. What are you thinking?
I can't stand up in that court tomorrow and brand myself a criminal.
Of course you can.
Think about what your mum's saying.
I know what she's saying, Marlon, but I'd never be able to live with myself if I didn't stand up for what's right.
And damn the consequences.
Mum, I know what's at stake, but maybe I can win this. Either way, my mind is made up. I am pleading not guilty. This is going to trial.